When it came time to create a music video for If You Love Something, Set It Free, my first challenge was deciding which version of the song to feature. The reimagined version or the EDM mix. Both tracks form the heart of the two-track single, and I often had them on repeat late at night before its official release to the public. They share the same soul, yet each carries its own subtle nuances. The reimagined version leans into the feel of a Celtic ballad, its haunting flute solo weaving an ancient, timeless atmosphere. By contrast, the EDM mix transforms the ballad into something more hypnotic and otherworldly, driven by layered beats and ghostly vocals. One night, while listening, I drifted into sleep only to be startled awake by the instrumental passage of the EDM mix. Right before the line, I felt what you needed was time and space. That moment hooked me, the way the music swelled, the way the vocals lingered and rose on the word's pace, where in the original version, the inflection would have fallen instead. I found it spellbinding. In that instant, I knew the EDM mix had to become the foundation of the music video. As I sketched out ideas for the narrative, one recurring vision stayed with me. A young woman in white, her gown symbolizing the dove's feathers, running through the grounds of a grand estate overlooking the sea. It felt like a scene from a dream, translating that vision into a real setting. I realized there was no place more perfect than Lake Como. I knew from the outset that this was not simply a love story, but a tragedy, one where both characters bear sorrow in their decisions. The man suffers from loss, the woman. From guilt, she longs for freedom. That realization inspired me to make her more than just human. A bird, gifted with the power to shift into human form. The man knew this when he fell in love with her, and yet he chose to love her anyway. Adding this layer of myth and symbolism deepened the story, and it sparked in me the thought that one day I might publish a collection of short stories inspired by my poems. In the video, the story unfolds gradually. At first, the couple is shown in happier times, their love seemingly effortless. Slowly, however, the atmosphere shifts. Rain begins to fall, lightning streaks the sky, and with each passing, seeing the woman's demeanor changes. She no longer smiles, even when he offers her a glass orb reflecting the moon, a gesture symbolizing his willingness to give her anything. Even the impossible, yet no gift, no promise, could silence her yearning for freedom. Before she reveals this to him, the storm intensifies. It is in this atmosphere of inevitability that she finally confesses her truth. His silence speaks volumes, his face etched with heartbreak, though he lets her walk away, lowering his gaze as though accepting his fate. Instinct soon drives him to chase after her, desperate not to lose her forever. These were pivotal scenes that I knew had to be captured in the video, and I'm pleased with how they turned out. The moment where she rushes down the staircase, followed shortly after by him descending another set of stairs, nearly slipping on the rain-soaked floor below, yet refusing to let the stumble break his determination to win her back. But fate has already chosen its path. With him watching helplessly, she leaps as she transforms back into her true form, a white dove soaring into the stormy sky. A single teardrop falls down his cheek, the quiet embodiment of his grief. Though the story builds toward heartbreak, I wanted the video to conclude with a glimmer of hope that anything's possible when the heart remains earnest and true. In the final scene, the man sits alone at his office window, when suddenly a bird appears. The question lingers, has she returned to him? Or is it only a reminder of what once was? That mystery, I leave to each viewer to interpret. Thanks for watching and continue to follow for more behind-the-scenes look.